Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. In the last episode, we ventured further into Fenmont and we found that Professor House is missing, and we found out that he's actually here at the Fronte. I can't remember the name of this place very well. The Fronte Research Center. And we came in here through the back way because a mysterious woman appeared and she blew a hole in the wall, essentially. So now we are continuing to go up this way. As of right now, once you come up here, cutscene activates. And you wonder, who is that?
Huh?
Yeah, as Jude would say, it's just like, well, that was weird. It says here, pursue the person who just entered that room. Well, we're gonna go do that, but we're gonna get a treasure chest first. Acquired a life bottle. These are important. Always have a good chunk of these. These are life bottles. These revive KOs in battle. If you fall in battle, those revive you right up. What's this? Beast dung. Wild dried dung of wild beasts. Fortunately, no longer carries any foul stench. Yeah, that's material for the shop. So we'll get, like I said, I'll get more into that once we actually have access to shops and what the materials actually do and stuff like that. But for right now, let's go inside here.
Where did that girl go? Ah! Professor?
So, you're the visitor I heard about. Enjoying the view?
What is this place? What'd you do to the professor? Who are you?
Your expression. It's priceless. I love the look of fear in your eyes.
And so, folks, we have a boss battle right off the bat. The girl in red. I will say this right now, this boss battle, before we go into more details about this is a completely optional. I'm going to say that right now. She's got 3,000 HP, and what I mean by optional is you can either win or lose. I'm going to try my best to win. I've always lost. No matter how many times I played this game, I've always lost this battle.
Non, why are you doing this?
So let's go ahead and get away from here and start. Ooh, see, like, exactly right there. I always try to win, but I don't know. It's really hard to win this battle. Something happens here as soon as we get to this part, though, because and this battle, you have to fight this battle again. But this part right here, this is completely optional to win. You don't have to win if you don't want to. It's going to be really hard to. Ooh, gosh, get away from there. If you are like low on health, you can push triangle in the middle of battles and it'll come up with a menu here. You have to flee right here, but we can't escape this battle. You can change your gear, you can adjust strategy for companions and stuff, and you can also use your arts. In the middle is items, so you can actually use items in battle. So I can use an apple gel if I want to, which I'm actually going to go ahead and try. But you got a little timer here that says you can't use items consecutively. Go ahead and just beat the crap out of her. I want to try to see if I can win this. Ooh. Just use the dodging maneuvers and whatnot.
Not good.
Ooh. Nope, I didn't win. I kind of figured I almost got her. That was like the farthest I've ever actually gotten her to win, though. That battle is really hard.
Bet you weren't planning to die today, boy.
But I don't want to die. There needs to be a way.
Oh, quit trying to act calm.
that girl.
Ha! So you're the visitor I heard about. This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first.
Run!
I'll rip that pretty face of yours to pieces.
I prefer you to die.
So we're actually going to fight this battle again, but we have a new companion. And she's going to go ahead and just decimate things. As you guys can see, her health is almost gone already. This is ridiculous. She just decimates. So that we got a new companion that can just utterly defeat everything.
Is that a Ifrit?
You are correct. The Lord of Fire.
I can't believe you were able to summon him.
Well, that's awesome. We've got the Milla's 4 great spirits. As the Lord of Spirits, Milla can command the 4 great spirits in battle. Ifrit, Sylph, Undine, and Gnome can all be used as arts. We have that. It's awesome. We've got the power of the 4 great spirits on our side here, and we also leveled up. That's actually the first time we actually did.
Whoa.
I told you to go home. Don't tell me you live here.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
Is this the work of the Spyrex?
The what-ix?
Could it be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits?
You really need to go home. Someone might not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble. The Spyrex must be somewhere else.
Hey, wait. I'm kinda trapped here. If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy? You don't look that much older than me. My name is Jude Mathis.
I'm Milla. Milla Maxwell.
So as of right now, we've got a new party member. So now we have Jude and Milla on our party. So they're both level 2 and whatnot. This right here starts a phenomenon called skits. At certain parts in the game, if you push select whenever it says in the bottom left-hand corner that there's a main skit going on, push select.
My hands are still shaking.
And for good reason. You were almost killed.
I'm a civilian. Why would she attack me like that?
I don't think she's part of Rashigol's army.
If she's not a soldier, then what is she doing at a military facility?
An ironic question for you or I to ask, don't you think?
I see your point. Did you kill her?
I'm not sure. I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the 4 not to overdo it.
I'm not really following you.
Okay, so now we have another skit. Those are skits. They're like little mini cutscenes in a way that have the character portraits and everything. This is a staple in the series, and I'm going to be trying to get all the skits in the game so you guys can have a look at it. So we have actually another one that says next order of business.
Are you finished here?
Huh?
I assume you had some reason for coming to this place.
I was worried because Professor House hadn't come back. But he's...
One of the people who died while connected to that machine?
Yeah. I can't believe it. The professor had been so excited about the request from Orda Palace.
I see. Hmm? Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Huh? Oh, wait for me.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be trying to get all the skits in the game if I can. There's going to be a lot of skits that only appear in certain situations. But let's leave this room here.
What's going on?
Our Lilium orbs are shining.
I've been wondering what this thing is since I set off. My handmaid told me I had to carry it with me.
Well, it comes in handy if you face monsters. It gives you the power to fight them. I got one myself when I left home, just in case.
Yes, we're going to actually view this tutorial because this is actually the level up process in this game. Lilium orbs are items that allow you to develop your characters by spending GP. GP is gained by fighting battles and leveling up. So every time you level up, you gain points called GP. So you'll see what it what you actually have to use them for here. Lilium orbs are shaped like a hexagonal web, so it looks like a spider web in a way, which each node corresponding to one of the 6 statuses parameters: strength, fight, int, psi, agility, and dexterity. Select a node to activate. So we have one of, from the looks of it, 6 nodes to activate. So we can increase our agility, dexterity, vitality, strength, and intelligence, and psi. I think I'm going to go ahead and increase our strength. So let's go ahead and activate this real quick. It says, next, using GP, you can draw a line between each node and activate it, just the adjacent node. Select a node and a line corresponding to node will appear. The Lilium orbs will also add to HP, TP, SP when necessary for setting skills. Okay, so select a second node to activate. So we can actually go up here and increase strength again, or we can increase fight. So let's go ahead and increase our fight here. Nodes surround areas inside the areas, and these areas, arts or skills, are sealed. Okay, so the little circles that are inside the rectangle, that will activate when we complete the rectangle, in a way. So let's go ahead and complete the rectangle as we got right now. So if we come over here and activate this, and then come over here and activate this, we make a rectangle. When we activate the rectangle, we gain access to that art. So we have learned Soaring Vortex, which is a new art that you can learn. It says one of the areas in the outermost hexagon layer is a key area. Unlock 3 areas there include the key area will allow the Lilium orb to develop further. So there's more than just this web. So you will not reach max level by the end of this web. it'll happen gradually as time goes by. Be sure to power up your characters and Lilium orbs whenever you get GP. Okay, make these changes permanent. Yes, let's actually do that.
That's how it works. This is actually my first time developing it too.
I see. So it's a tool that taps into inherent abilities. I imagine that powerless humans never leave home without them.
You talk as if you're not human yourself.
Oh, Jude, if you didn't know already. Actually, so we have Lilium orb. Let's go ahead and develop Milla here. So let's go ahead and I want to increase her intelligence real quick, and I want to increase her TP too. So we're gonna finish this square right here, and let's see what we activate here. We get level restore. So every time it's a skill. So every time you level up, your HP and TP are completely restored. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. We'll go into more detail with skills here later. SP is actually, I'll go over it right now, but SP, what essentially it does is it allows us to equip skills to a character. Each skill costs a certain number of points. As of right now, Jude only has really no skills at the moment, but Milla does. She has a lot. As of right now, she has 36 points available to activate, but pretty much each skill costs points. And when you equip it, you use up those points. So if you have like 100 points and you use this strength up here, you'll use up 3 of those 100 points. So that's pretty much how you equip skills and stuff like that. Oh, another skit. One and the same.
Milla Maxwell. It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
Shocker.
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What?
What?
Come on, you're totally human. You look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
The form you created?
And I do believe we have another skit after this. Yeah, proof of identity.
So you're that Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, ruler of elements.
You don't believe me?
A person claiming to be a spirit? It's a bit much to swallow.
Then how do you humans prove your identities to each other?
Well, by showing identification, I guess. I have a medical school ID card.
Oh. Then I
Yeah,
doubt that I'll be able to prove my identity to your satisfaction.
I don't think there's a Lord of Spirits card.
I wouldn't even know where to apply for a spirit ID card.
Is it really okay for me to be following this person?
I don't know, Jude. I don't know, dude. But anyways, let's continue onwards. That was pretty much tutorial central, and I'm sorry about that, how long it took. But if you come over here and initiate this battle here, you'll see how powerful Miss Milla is. So go ahead and just like use like some of these great spirit arts right here, like Ifrit here. That'll pretty much decimate a lot of things. And then there's Windblade. She's got a lot of stuff. You can actually switch characters. So if I wanted to, I can play as Milla if I wanted to. The strategy menu allows you to give specific combat instructions to characters who are set on auto-control mode. If you're having trouble defeating a powerful foe, for example, rethink your strategy may provide better results. Changing strategies related to healing can prove particularly effective. So that's a good thing. That's actually a good tip. If you are having trouble with a boss in this game, and I'll give this little tidbit right here, but if you're having trouble with a boss, really consider optimizing healing. That usually saves you the most trouble out of it. You use the Research Center key to unlock this door. The locked doors you've encountered up to this point will now be passable. Okay, so now we can actually go into the next room. Actually, we got another skit here. Cold Comfort.
I always wanted to live up to Professor House's expectations, but now
this
he's dead.
This skit's actually pretty funny.
What are you doing?
I'm cuddling you.
Why?
I read it in a book. When humans are upset, they feel better when you cuddle them.
What book was that?
A mother's eyes, a mother's touch.
That sounds like a book about child rearing. I'm not a baby.
This technique has no effect on you? Humans are so complicated.
Well, I guess I do feel a little better. Thank you.
So it does work.
Going deeper.
Wait, doesn't this lead deeper inside? We're not heading to the exit?
No.
There's something seriously wrong here. Shouldn't we get out?
I'm aware of the danger, but there's something I must find. I'm afraid I can't escort you out before then.
Sure. After all, I was the one who asked to go with you. What's so funny?
It's nothing. When my business here is done, I promise to see you safely out of here. There's no need to worry.
Thanks.
Okay, that's enough of the skits. Oh, I forgot that they have like skit central at the beginning of the game. Let's go ahead and grab this. This is Iron Sand, more material for us, so let's go ahead and kill this guy real quick. Actually, I managed to preemptive strike it just so that not only will they get hurt at the beginning of battle, but they are also stunned. So it really helps out a lot of battle to get the effect like that. So make sure that you actually hit them straight from behind here. It says taunts. Press L3 to have a character perform his or her characteristic taunt. You cannot defend yourself while taunting. The action will recover some TP. So if you're running low on TP, you can also taunt by pushing L3, and that will actually give you more TP, but you are defenseless at that point, so I would really rather... I don't use taunts myself, so don't even bother with it. I really don't see any need for that, because one thing I will say, if you're running low on TP, don't use arts for a while, unless you absolutely have to. Because one thing I will show off right now, I'll use a couple of my TP, but if you keep attacking, every attack you recover 1 TP. So just relying on one of your just basic attacks, it can actually help you recover a lot of more TP than you actually think you can. Changing characters, you can actually change characters control in battle by hold L1 and use the directional pad. Yeah, you can actually change characters in the midst of battle if you want to. So if I wanted to actually be Milla and use all the awesome skills that she has right now, I can simply do so. Let's actually go ahead and do so here. So if I wanted to be Milla, for example, I can be Milla and get hit, essentially. And use Undine and stuff like that. I really don't like using Milla too much because, I don't know, she's not as fast as Jude, but that's just me. I know a lot of people do. If you begin a battle by touching enemy, yeah, I just actually did talk about that just now. But you can actually change up characters if you want to, and I think that's actually a quick on-the-fly kind of thing. You can actually change up the characters if you want to, and also, I'm just getting money, by the way, if you're just wondering that. You can also change the character right here by just simply putting them in the first slot, and you will be that character. You can also change them by pushing triangle to make set leader. And whenever you do that, I'm Milla now. So I can actually go ahead and do this. And now I'm playing as Milla. That's actually a little bit of a thing to just remember in general whenever you're playing this game. Ifrit! And just wipe out the enemies there. But I'm going to actually do this real quick and just be Jude. Because personally, I like playing as Jude a lot better than Milla. So that's just me. I don't like using her because she's honestly a lot slower than Jude. That's just my take on it. I know a lot of people actually like using the sword user, so just kick these guys' butts. There we go. So, after we've kind of cleared out this area, I'm just trying to mop up for items and stuff like that. That's why I'm taking my sweet time and stuff like that. But if we come up here, I do believe actually we got another battle, so let's go ahead and kick his butt here. But yeah, that's actually one thing a lot of people I know who have played this game, you can actually get bonus actually another tutorial just came up. It says bonus experience. At the end of each battle, you may be rewarded the amount of bonus experience determined by the largest combo and amount of time it took to complete the battle, and whether or not you were able to complete it without taking damage. Bonus experience is shared among only characters that have participated in the battle. You can only have 4 characters at a time, and FYI, we'll have more than 4 characters in our party by the end of this. So yeah, we'll get into that whenever that time comes, though. Let's go ahead and kick these guys' butts. I will be, if videos are taking too long, I will cut battles out. So if you're wondering, I can just simply skip these battles. I will try to skip as many battles as I can. Certain situations like that where I was kind of stuck against the wall, I really can't do anything about it. But I actually really enjoy these. She just kind of just smacked them.
So this is experience.
And Milla leveled up. So we can actually go to her Lilium Orb and actually increase her stats even further. Let's go over here. Let's continue on the trend here that we got. And then we learned the skill Magic Guard. As you guys can see, whenever I got this node, it actually connected to. So whenever you complete a square from now on, it will actually complete two squares, or 2 lines in general. We've got some apple gels, and we've got a couple of orange gels. So that apple gel I used in the boss fight, that actually came in handy here. So if we come down here, I do believe we come through this door here. And there's a monster. I'm going to try to avoid him. And we climb up the ladder here. That guy just phased right through me. Let's go grab this. Acquired 500 gold. That actually is really good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. If you come over here to items, if you have any downloadable content, come over here to this symbol right here. And you actually can use your downloadable content. And funny thing, I will say this right now, I got some DLC because I just got Xillia 2. Just, oh wow, advantage battle. I got Xillia 2 2 days ago, and I didn't know this, but the DLC for Xillia 2 actually crosses over to Xillia 1. So, if you have Xillia 2 and you have some DLC for it, you're playing this game, well, you're in luck, because it'll help on this game too. So, that's actually pretty cool, and I do like the little crossovers that they do. Let's go ahead and finish this one up here. What did we get? Momentary gain. Okay, what does that do again? I forgot. Gain AC momentarily up to +3 when avoiding an enemy attack with a backstab. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we're done with the Lilium Orb here. So let's keep going on here this way. Now, I do believe that the exit is around here somewhere. Just avoid these guys for right now. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a door around here somewhere. It's right over here. I kind of passed it the first time around, but here we go. Let's go in here.
is that?
A Spyrix weapon. I knew it.
The Lance of Kresnik? That's the name of the sage from the Genesis Age. Huh? What are you doing?
So this is what humans call irony. Naming this weapon after Kresnik. Listen up! We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the four great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell? What are you doing here?
You are really starting to make me angry!
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering, it's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes.
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with.
Are you gonna try and stop it? Do you know what you're doing?
That's it.
Milla! Look down!
Stop! Or you'll be dragged in with it.
The four spirits? Wait. Take Milla and then run? Huh? What? What are you trying to do?
And that was actually the prelude to Chapter 1. So now we are definitely in Chapter 1
You
now,
okay?
guys.
Guess swimming isn't one of your powers, huh?
It's not as easy as Undine makes it look.
So you really have lost the power of the 4 great spirits. What are you gonna do now? There's no way you could destroy that device without their power.
You have a point. Perhaps if I were to return to Nia Kara. Listen, you've been a great help, Jude. Thank you. You should go home now.
Wait!
And with that, Milla has left us for the time being. But yeah, we are now, after that, we have completed the prologue to Tales of Xillia. And now we are officially in Chapter 1. Well, I guess we were partly in Chapter 1 when we started the game, but now we're into the deep end of Chapter 1 now. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. So in the next episode of Let's Play Tales of Xillia, we are going to follow Milla and hopefully find out what in the world is going on and why is everything happening. So I will see you guys in the next episode.